kicking things off. Again, a map that is very good for both of these squads. They've managed to avoid through the bans, Lotus, and things of that nature, but for us to be kicking things off on Fracture with EG on the defensive side, it's going to be a treat. Look at how they're already set up towards B. They want to play a little bit aggressively while the rest of Cloud9 wants to go away, and everyone's here from EG. It's going to be a late flank, but by the time the play shows up, it's going to be over. Oh my goodness, everyone's stunned. Calm with two, the clip runs dry. And now the spike out.
He heard him behind him right now, Jake. Just trying to get back over towards B, but it's going to be a foot race for him to even get to a safe spot. And the smoke is smart.
What a freaking start to this map.
And you see how slow EG actually have to be going through spawn until they hear that spike plant, so he gave themselves some room. But now he's stuck and he's just dead.
Yeah, he has no room to reposition. He had nowhere he can go. Time was short. Health was low, and that's the first round going over to EG.
Just ridiculous fight and duel towards door. I mean, to start off right away on pistol round like
Cloud9 with guns.
Cat.
They are working with more than a broken file icon on your screen there. They have a little bit more to them, and again, Jake Salt being one of them. EG again taking space a little.
They might get punished for this though, Doug. Look at the drop presence from Cloud9 right now. Oh, that dart is so good! It actually missed, but that's completely intended to catch somebody on the edge of that smoke, but they've given up the sight again here and getting pinched in.
Tom is still going to be able to apply pressure from spawn. I mean, they've been able to take care of everything that Cloud9 had here.
That is just crazy. And honestly, to see EG throw out new things this late into playoffs, when you've seen this comp so often from them, you honestly think that you're going to start relying on a lot of the stuff that you've done before, but there's some new concerned. Trailblazers going to clear up, but EG immediately even capitalizing on what happened. What was the dangerous thing last time? It was that pinch from drop. Throwing out the dart, it gets broken, and then they re-explore drop to try to find that split. They might have come out on this, but they don't actually have the info that they're on site here.
Sepa's in spawn! Sepa's in spawn! That first flick was filthy, but Demon 1 cleans him up. Now they're going to commit to the site in the face of the lockdown.
I mean, Marina's going to have to breach hold and just die, and he doesn't even get the spike down.
Oh, he's got to back up. Lockdown's still there, and the spike is down.
Good flash from Ethan. They know where Boostio is. Still gets two.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you know where Boostio is, he's still gonna find his value. A 5-0 lead for Evil Geniuses.
But then they overextended.
Sure.
They overextended in spawn, and they didn't really deal with the situation in front of them, which was that lockdown.
Launching smoke.
We've seen already 3 eco attempts from Cloud9. They're gonna have to go for it again. Eventually, this is going to work.
Jogma's already getting pushed off. And Leaf, wow, he's got under there. He's still not detected, but now they know. Now they know, and they're throwing everything at him. Another flawless round for EG. Looks like we're due for a bit of a clash.
It's again.
On the northern side, off of Tom's dart.
Yeah, looking for that. And there we go, finally, Cloud9 coming out with an advantage. Zeppa with the ult over top of the smoke.
Leaf is up here too and just used it. Maybe they convert that into something, but Boostio once again wins the 1v1 against Leaf.
And it is uncharacteristic, but Cloud9 coming out with the advantage. Leaf there popping his Seekers by himself and getting punished by Boostio for it, giving up the position where he's at. I think he intended to fake there. But there was so much scrap going on the other side. Ethan, what an angle.
Only one, and I thought for a moment that Boostio was going to be set up for the second, but Cloud9 finally get on the board.
Still, they have to feel shocked at what has happened so far. We haven't. I mean, this is not completely unfamiliar territory. And instantly starting to ramp up.
Off of the stimmy from Brim, Leaf's able to take that angle aggressively and get 2 big kills. Much like we saw in the previous round, they find themselves with the numbers advantage early.
A little momentum shift feels like it's coming.
They just need to be able to capitalize on these advantages. Well done by Zeppa to keep calm down.
I mean, everybody's peeking here.
Yep. The temptation to get a little scrappy in instances like this. The intrusive thoughts went out, and that nets Cloud9 around.
It was not something you were expecting, but I think it's a similar start. So Cloud9 should be familiar with how to control this situation. But this one is with so much more pressure now.
So much more pressure and an unknown threat on the other side. Keep an eye on Calm. We've already talked about his darts a few times. He has the Hunter's Fury this time around. Meanwhile, an op in the hands of Boostio, and there's everyone there! Oh, slightly faster trigger finger, and we might be freaking out about something else.
Calm is popping his ult right now, but they're so far ahead. Ethan also with the breach ult.
A rolling thunder, Jogamo!
Oh, that's the spike!
Spike down, B.
He's gonna be able to zone everything off.
Yeah, but he's alone.
Two, Calm close by. He's gotta be able to hold the line, and he can't. They've left Calm alone.
A boom bot kill!
And this all of a sudden gets very doable for Calm. A 1v2 well within reach. Tries to swing just
There's a gap.
But there's a gap! Zelsis sees it. Jake committing to getting the spike down, and Calm looking like he's just cutting his losses.
Honestly, I think he might be going all the way around here to try to attempt this.
It's going to be a scenic route to get there.
He's going all the way around. There's no turret, no alarm bot. The alarm bot's up Gen. So they think he's coming from Canteen right now. But is this really an off angle that's going to catch them by surprise? Maybe he gets one, but that position from Zelsis,
So difficult.
it's stalwart.
He's got a dart. He's got a drone. He doesn't have time.
Can't use either. He's going to get both exits. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Is he gonna? It's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be really close. It's gonna be so close. Barely missing out. Three waiting on the other side. There's a dart. It's not gonna find anyone.
That dart is crazy good, by the way. Lands up on top of the satellite. It's so hard to break. They're going into Boostio's util here.
And the thing is, I think
It's not going to be a factor, though.
yeah, EG are comfortable playing this as a retake. And again, it's because
This
they
just gets broken here.
yeah, they can send 3 from the northern side, 2 from Spawn. You're right, it was broken instantly.
Pain shells are so good at breaking the lockdown if you can find a position to get them in there.
Rolling Thunder,
So many ults.
gonna hit a couple. Ball swings buying time. Leaf sidestepping the utility.
He's on top.
He's
He's
almost behind him.
ult.
Now he's got the ult. There are 3 playing in halls, but he still has to get through the molly. He has to get through the stun. He's got to bide his time. He's got to wait until the right moment to strike. And it nets him a 3rd kill in the round. Calm cleaning it up. Rooney, the last one here.
Already on the spike. There's no chance.
Yeah, there's no time for utility, man. Ethan sticks the defuse right under his nose.
I mean, they did such a good too fast. Even though it's a strength for them. Double setup here for Cloud9. Leaf is here.
This it feels like the first time we see some of this, like expecting of aggression, some of the adaptations, but I mean, if Boostio's still able to spam him through the smoke, that is tough.
They have ult here. Calms one off his Hunter's Fury too.
Oh, and he hesitated just a moment. I can't believe he got away. A second orbital strike used. Demon 1 zooming his way out of that. Off of the stimmy. Calm forced to wait for just a moment, a temporary delay, and once again, it's going to be a clutch situation for him. Into weapons that are less than desirable. No info gained off the dart. No free kills off of spam. Just gonna have to do this one the honest way. And no real easy way to get in. Those brim smokes take forever, man. It was like waiting and waiting and waiting for it to dissipate.
Completely leaving Zalstis on A. Such a difference in pace here on the attack, and they're gonna pull out a Cloud9 Classic, just walk on the site here. Boostio just got so much.
There.
Oh, he was spotted. You see the ping, you see the ping. And the kill goes through. Jake tried peeking at just the right time. Jogamo was ready for it.
Well, they're just creeping up in the tower, though, and those folks are gonna allow them to get on the site. A lot of control now gained. Early flash out of Leaf before they're even ready to pop out of the smokes. I'm not even sure if he has a second. Rooney with the fault line. That might be the only thing they have to execute out of this.
Demon 1 getting the first. It traded back, though. He's still trying to hold on to main. Satcheling across his face. Not able to take care of the kill. Calm with 1 HP, and Ethan not much better off.
One enemy remaining.
He's the first to go down. What can Ethan do? Into 1v2. Spike planted. They almost line up for him. He's going to have to get the challenge on each. Reloads. Swings out again. Sees that they're on it. He's got it down to 1. Leaf at half. The swing is there. And Ethan with the clutch.
Punish.
Destroyed.
when opportunities arise where they can do something like that.
The spike is on the southern side. Demon One's the only one close by, and he literally has no help right now. The potential of being overwhelmed and overrun by the 3 members of Cloud9 heading his way, but Demon One handles them all.
And they've got some huge execute power.
Holy smokes, bro. He's taken VCT Americas by storm.
The open tryouts find
Yeah.
Cloud9's economy. And that would be devastating because that would end up on match point if it does go that direction.
Right.
Off your feet!
Look at that dart from Dish and towards Sand. And Ethan patiently waiting for his moment to strike.
Spike down.
You've got Leaf understanding this pressure coming. That overstrike is going to be a problem. Zoning them both off. Now the lockdown invested. They have full halls control. It's going to be a tough retake for Cloud9.
Bomb grenade out.
And if the first half was anything to go off of, I was going to say he can't get anything there.
No, yeah, nowhere he could go. A 3v3 now. Demon One has ult. And a post-plant situation, you imagine it's wraps.
There.
He has a Molly too.
They were so good on retakes. Are they the same in the post plants?
Demon One with the first. Chogamo trying to deal another. Not able to. A 2v2 is all that's left. Jake with 33 HP. There's Orbital Strike. Just to buy time.
He still has a Molly too. I don't think he can get it in this position though.
It's a tricky spot. But he's going to try. There's the Molly. In the face of the fault line, Demon One cleans up the round. EG map
Not
point.
reconsidering. He's going glass cannon. One smoke. They have to find value immediately.
And there was that smoke. He's already used it. Jogamo satching forward.
That's
with the
two.
ult. Jake is so dead. That was one of the only guns that they had too. Zalsis has one now. Are they even in a position to pick the other one up? No. Trade it back. A raise for a raise. 4v2 EG with numbers advantage. Map advantage. And just looking to put the finishing touches on an absolute stomp.
One enemy remaining.
And it was an attempt to lead from the front, but holy smokes.
And they're walking down with both duelists.
There's another duelist waiting on the other side of the wall.
Look at the flash instantly through the TP, pulls so many Cloud9 players over so that they can find the timing to walk down short here.
I don't think they realize, yeah, they're outnumbered here. As soon as Leaf took damage, everyone else from Cloud9 showed up. And Demon One pays for that with his life.
What they were trying to do was bait Demon One in while he had his dash. So Jogamo took first contact, ran away. And he's actually going to find a kill through the Astra one way. And Boostio is playing in such a way that he's playing inside of that smoke. It's going to be really hard to clear if they do end up hitting. Cloud9 is actually rotating to clear space that they have no clue where they're at. I think with the info, though, they've just learned a lot. They know the Raze is there. They just saw the dog. And the Astra as well, I think got spotted earlier.
And you could see they caught that at the same time you did because they instantly picked up pace. At first they were a little precarious, they were a little cautious on slowly rotating, slowly taking some of that space, unaware of what was on the other side. As soon as they deduced what you did, they went fast. And they were able to get the spike down off of it. But EG are making a run at this, the nade through the little window.
Oh, the grab wall too, almost caught Rooney.
Last player standing.
That nade's not gonna feel good. Celsius jumps out of a window into his death. Jogamo with 3 and EG with another pistol.
That's 3. 3 pistols out of 3 right now for EG. Not happy at all.
Hasn't had very much reason to be happy. Maybe they can right things this time around. Demon One with the Guardian. Tries to get away. Dodge the damage of the nade.
Dude, he might be one with the Force, bro. I don't know. He's got special powers.
Do they check him? Leaf is looking. Good night, dude. It doesn't matter. You can't imagine they flip the map here, given they have no info of what's happening showers. So they're going to want to NB here. They're going to want to commit, although they do still have plenty of time.
Looking for that flash from Ethan to see if it spots anything. He actually missed it on the backside of that truck, so it didn't go all the way down short, but he is going to rotate off of no pings anyways. Cloud9 doing what they did on Fracture, just walking in. This actually hurt them on pistol because Calm just fell back in elbow, and they eventually ended up pushing him, and he got 2 kills from that.
He's in the same place again, too. When do they go? Jake has ult.
Yeah, so he should play back off of sight, and he is in Octagon, so with a Molly as well from Rooney, that could be a deadly combination. Zelsis the only one on site, though, so they could force a 2v1.
Celsius managing to take one down with him while fully flashed. Bustio on the tap instantly gets spammed.
With the ult
There's
here.
the ult.
You're just looking to do damage right now, but they're really close to him.
Oh, where are you going?
2v1 now.
Jake,
Enemy
he's got it
remaining.
down to 1v1. He's got to win this clutch out. Time not on Calm side. He has to swing. The spam is there. 36 HP. Both clips are dry. Calm gets the kill.
Can he get out the TP? He might be able to.
Unreal. Saves the gun, but Cloud9 get the round.
But that's a horrible anti-bone. Fights to Bustio, to the players up on site. And Leaf is really close here, but he still gets killed.
Bustio meeting the same fate on the opposite side. And they've got a pinch going on. Jagamo's behind them. He takes the molly off of the Roomba, but not able to find anything with it.
And Demon 1 trades as that smoke falls too.
Now Calm has been here the entire round. He's been there the entire round. So patient and so diligent. Rewarded with a kill.
He got satcheled up there at the beginning of the round. And the pivot again. Look at Jake's position. He's all the way up in the spawn.
So far up. He's going to be able to cut off these rotations instantly. But can he get both? Or is he going to leave Zeppa in a 1v1? Can he get any?
Oh, the jump spot.
He gets
Player
none!
standing.
It's heads up from Ethan.
Blinded.
Zeppa with so much to do.
I like that flash from it. It makes it look like it comes from sight.
No armor.
They're still aware of this though. Demon 1 smokes him off, so they know it's an opportunity.
85 HP. Zeppa on the prowl, on the hunt. He's gotten it down to 1. Ethan boldly taking it to half, finally pulling off. Just a tap. It's just a fake! And it's another 1v1 for Ethan!
Now that one is ridiculous.
What a bad dude, man! Long to make sure that Calm gets the orb.
I mean, look at the ult cycle that is about to come up for them in the next gun round.
Talk about the potential for a snowball. This could become an avalanche.
I mean, literally, if they go for a team ace here, every single player is going to have an ult.
And they're well on their way. What?
Enemy remaining.
I mean, that is just silly. A flawless round for EG.
And normally the narrative is on the other side where I'm like, oh my god, they're winning so many ecos. But in this case, they need him. If EG's gonna win every pistol, they need him. Good punish on the Viper's pit. Oh, what?
You thought. But through all of that, EG get 2. And yeah, the pit goes down, but Bustio still here backside trying to hold the line.
They're so scared of him, actually.
I mean, the way they're playing, I get it.
Oh, he got away.
Spike
I
planted.
don't know how he did.
But out of the pit!
Bustio with 3, Demon 1 with another.
They're all bad, Doug. They're all bad. That is just... Bustio is a bad man for that. Knives, though. And 2 big ults on the eco. Knives and Showstopper. They do get the space up long with that Showstopper. But it's responded with one of their own.
Give it right.
Oh my god.
The space they worked so hard to take, instantly snatched. I mean, the crowd wants it, and you're denied instantly.
I mean,
Sorry, guys.
2 kills away, guys. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. I know it's flashy. No, call for it now. Call for it now.
this is when they need it. Hang on now. Y'all can't stop. Sorry. I appreciate the effort. That was good.
We gotta let him cook a little bit before we go.
Eat
Like going up against the Lights challengers, like absolutely crazy how he's just like, I'm gonna challenge Leaf.
Yep. He doesn't back down from a fight. He's gonna get away. He's gonna get away. The Seekers don't make it out of the orbital strike, but he preserves his life.
Oh. That's a good catch. Ethan backside as well, isolated, double up trap. That's not the easiest angle. That's catching them falling out, but how has Calm gotten here? And with the Astral Divide, he has a lot of room to work with.
Spike planted.
You have no clue where he's gonna pop on the backside of that wall once it falls.
He could
If
be
you're
going-
Cloud9.
Absolutely, he could be going long. He could be Octagon right now. He could be Hookah. And that's why you see the diligence out from Jake.
They have to hide on sight right now from him. Even though he's nowhere near it. The timing!
Dude, how is he reading this so well? And now he has all the space to take. off of Demon One's blades.
Last player
He's looking for another. He's going to have to pull off a 1v2 here. One up high, none found. Zeppa with 3, Cloud9 with 2.
With one satchel to get Calm all the way up.
Blinded.
Remember, that was so good when they were able to force out the rotate from Cloud9 through the bathroom TP.
We'll see if they're able to do a bit of the same.
The pace from Cloud9 to get up there, and it's looking like the same thing. Demon One here is completely gonna bait the fact that Calm's up there, and he still gets out. I mean, come on, man.
Oh, and it's all just a setup one more time
He just stays here.
to find the kill.
He has no clue where he got killed from right there. No clue.
And you see it, the spam's down in bench. They don't know that Calm's up
Down
high.
A.
Honestly, they still don't know.
One enemy
How is Calm
remaining.
getting away with this?
I mean, that's beautiful from EG. On the rotate, it's beautiful.
Yep. You can see it. EG's feeling themselves. Calm, nothing but smiles.
You never thought that EG would be a team who could play to the crowd.
Yep.
He just stays here.
All of a sudden, we may find ourselves with a different set of villains in the Americas League. Calm sidestepping some of the utility, dumping some of his own. Oh, just narrowly catching the corner. Harmlessly lands on the ground. How far up does Calm go? How greedy does he get? He's holding the line for now.
I'm looking at the A-hold as well. While Demon One sets up here, he does not have dash anymore.
He doesn't have help! He does not have help, and it does not matter! I mean, I'm buying it now. I'm buying it now. They know where he is, too. Demon One, you gotta go, buddy. You're running out of time here. Robbed of the
We
ace.
were asking for a momentum shift, and it's crazy. EG has gained an even further momentum shift. These games, this round, all these rounds are insane from these guys. And in the last round, they're buying extra ops right now.
See Demon One switching over to the Vandal now. We talked about it a few rounds ago. This thing has gone from snowball to full-on avalanche. With Evil Geniuses as the architects. Holy smokes. A 10-2 half.
But to champions, 3 rounds away right now. All they need is really a pistol round, and they've been flawless so far. Let's see if they can do it again. That's the first kill.
With a bit more to find. And plenty of time to do it. Jake is in trouble, man. He's gonna get dogged. He's gonna get naded. He's gonna walk into his death.
Beautiful grab well, too, to keep him in place.
The little things, bro. It's those little things that have just been such a night and day difference for Evil Geniuses.
You might think it's been fragging the entire time, but Sean's Telestrator breaks it down a little bit more, too. They're just taking full advantage of the mistakes that Cloud9 are putting out and the deficiencies in their comp, too. You can tell they're ready. This is what match experience does, too. Real live match experience against NRG compared to the never played bind of Cloud9.
There's going to be a 2-man flank, but Ethan's ready for it.
Oh,
He never saw Leaf.
bruh.
Never saw him. Yeah, he was weak, but it doesn't matter. He gets the kill anyway.
One enemy
And
remaining.
it all falls down onto Rooney, who's been trying to do this delicate dance with Ethan on the flank. And he's greeted by way too much.
He's playing with his food, man. He's got him in the mouth.
No real choice otherwise. They're not aggressive. They don't fully send down long. They're patient here.
Demon One's got the Guardian again. He was so magical on that in the first half. Gets the tag. It's not a headshot, but a lot of damage done.
It's a little sprinkle of the magic dust that time around.
They're giving him a lot of space. Love this from Demon One, peeking ahead of the Trailblazer, knowing that he has a 1v1 there. It's beautiful stuff.
Finding those little timings and being able to exploit them, that's what makes him so dynamic. One of the many things that makes him dynamic, really.
And I was about to say, they give up a lot of space to Cloud9 to set up both crossfires in bathroom, crossfires in long, but they just one kill and it's all falling apart here for Cloud9.
And
They're spread out. Now they have one inside of sight, but that's clearable with mollies.
And they have to capitalize here. You don't win this round, you're on series point with another broken buy. It's gotta happen now. And I don't know that they have the tools to do it, but they've gotten it down to a 1v3 and it's not going to work. Evil Geniuses, series point against Cloud9.
has shown right now that they deserve the respect of the community, that they deserve the respect of their peers. As they move on right now, 1 round away from the double qualification. Their biggest game ever as an organization. Prior to yesterday, they'd only had 1 playoff win in the VCT. 1 playoff win.
Moments away now. Potential moments away from history, and shots like that surely will seal the deal as he gets another. Evil Genius is just looking to clean Cloud9 up as the number 2 seed looks to exit with nothing more than a whimper.
Right there.
2 stingers, no way to recover guns. They're going for a double flank right now. This is it. This is all or nothing for Cloud9. Com's watching it, guys. This is it.
This is how it ends. Zepp was the last one up.
Look at DB1 going for it.
I want it. The flash and the kill delivers.